The Gourmand Next Door. I moved into this cheap, old wooden apartment solely because of the low rent. The walls were thin as paper, and every sound from my neighbor passed through as clearly as if we were sharing the same room. The man living next to me was a recluse. At first, I didn't pay him much mind, until I noticed his unusual eating habits. It was a constant, rhythmic chewing sound, not the pleasant kind that comes from enjoying a meal, but something mechanical, greedy, and seemingly endless. It went on from late night until dawn, almost without pause. Along with it came an indescribable, cloying odor, a mix of raw meat and rancid grease seeping through cracks in the wall, permeating my room. I never saw him leave to buy groceries, nor did I see garbage trucks collect any kitchen waste from his unit. So what was he eating? And where did he get such a vast supply of food? My curiosity grew by the day, until it finally overrode my reason. One night, as the chewing started again, I held my breath and pressed my eye to a faint, nearly invisible crack in the wall. What I saw on the other side froze the blood in my veins. The room was empty of furniture. In the center sat an abnormally obese man, his skin a translucent, greasy gray-white. His mouth was stretched open to an impossible width, horrifyingly large. With his hands, he was tearing pieces of trembling, pale fat from his own bloated body and eagerly stuffing them into that gaping maw. He wasn't eating food from the outside. He was devouring himself. A wave of nausea hit me so hard, I nearly vomited. Just then, the chewing stopped. The man, the thing, paused. His small eyes, buried deep in folds of flesh, slowly and precisely turned toward the crack I was peering through. He saw me. He offered what could not be called a smile. His greasy lips stretched sideways. Then he raised a disproportionately thick arm, dipped a finger into a murky fluid dripping from the corner of his mouth, and slowly began to draw on the tatami mat. He was drawing a circle, a symbol of invitation. A strange attraction seized me. Fear was still there, but something deeper, more primal, perhaps hunger, perhaps a desire to join that eternal cycle, took hold of my body. I found I couldn't look away. I could barely even think. My ear began to itch. I reached up to scratch and felt an abnormal shifting under my skin. With horror, I realized the skin behind my earlobe was thickening, growing soft and pliable, like a piece of raw, uncooked meat, still growing. Next door, the chewing resumed. This time, it no longer disgusted me. Instead, it felt reassuring, like a lullaby. A sharp emptiness gnawed at my stomach, a void no ordinary food could fill. I looked at my slightly swollen fingers, and a thought surfaced in my mind, eerie in its calm. Soon, I won't have to worry about food anymore.